What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Here's a video about building relationships with customers. There's an 8-step process, and here we go. Number 1, start with empathy. I think this is huge. Write this down. I promise you, the relationship starts on the phone when they first call. And how you build empathy, step 1 is shut up and listen. Listen actively without interrupting. Listen to what they're actually saying and mirror their emotions. If they say, I just lost a family member, my dog just passed away, don't be like, all right, well, anyway, how would you like to come in? Man, don't do that. It's weird when you do that, right? It's like you don't have a soul or something. So mirror emotions. Like, I'm so sorry, right? If they're excited, mirror emotions. Validate their concerns with understanding phrases like, I understand. Oh my gosh. Hey, my brakes just started grinding. Oh my gosh. Right? Don't go be a robot and get right into the script, right? The script is the what. This is the how. And the why as well, if you will. If you mirror their tone, you will create comfort. And if you create comfort, they will trust you right out of the gate. And if they trust you, they will do business with you. You will build a relationship. And remember, we are building relationships, not transactions, because all of the money you're going to make off your customers is not in this visit. It's on the visits thereafter. The lifetime value of a customer is about $10,000 to $15,000 over the course of 5 years. They're going to spend it anywhere. They might as well spend it with you if they like you. If they don't like you, they come here, they're going to give you $500, they're going to go about their merry way. Don't be that guy. Step number 2, build rapport. Use their name. Write that down. Use their name. Find out what their name is within the first 20 seconds. Hey, what's your name? My name is Zane. And remember their name. Remember personal details. If they tell you something, because sometimes people will just say things, just remember them. Write it down on the work order or in TechMetrics so that way you remember their son is in soccer and they're crazy about their son's soccer team. Ask about how their son's soccer performance was. People will appreciate that like you cannot believe because, oh my gosh, he cares about my son's soccer. I care about my son's soccer. There's a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. Write that down on the side. If you want to be a beast with people, read that book. It's been around for almost 100 years. And it all talks about is people love talking about themselves. So listen to them. Remember personal details. Share relatable stories or experiences to create familiarity. If you have somebody that keeps talking about soccer again, then if you have played a sport, maybe you can talk about that a little bit. Remember, that is where you gain the trust. This is all up front. Step number 3, be kind. Do not ever think that a customer is going to be something for granted. Greet them all with a smile because if you smile, people are more likely to trust you. There's actually a study on that people who smile have a 400% likelihood of being more trustworthy than people who do not smile. So people associate smiling with trustworthiness. Offer genuine compliments or encouragement. If somebody is feeling like, if they're like, hey, I don't know anything about brakes, could you explain that to me? And as you're explaining and they're like, oh, I get it. Be like, hey, look, you're getting it. Good job. Right? People like to be complimented, and you should do that at every opportunity that you get. Go the extra mile to solve problems. This is something that isn't talked about enough, but you got to be able to solve customers' problems. And if you can't, at least show the willingness to. People see you trying, man, I promise you they're going to be way more likely to trust you and build that relationship with you. Number 4. Demonstrate expertise. This is where following our systems is huge because you don't have to know a lot about cars, but if you follow the systems like the Circle of Sales and DVIs, you're going to find out that customers will trust you more. If you follow the times that we talk about, you're going to be able to see very quickly that customers, oh man, this person is so disciplined, and they will respect your expertise. Clearly explain solutions. Don't make crap up, ever. Please, if you don't know something, don't make it up. Go find out. Use ChatGPT. Ask someone on your team and explain solutions in real detail. Stay informed about your industry, right? And go get certifications if you have to get to that next level. Provide tips and advice that can help them beyond the immediate transaction. This is such a big deal, guys, because customers appreciate that you're just not always solving this problem. You're like, hey, by the way, I know we fixed your brakes, but I know you noticed that one windshield wiper keeps going bad. I'll tell you what, if it goes bad again, do this. Well, whatever, right? You can think of something. Just go beyond the problem. Oh, we don't do body work, but I think there's a shop down in Berkeley that does great body shop. Here, try calling them and see if they do a good job, and let me know if they do a good job, or let me know if they tell you something that you don't understand. You can always call me and I'll be here for you whether we do brakes or we do nothing. I want to be here for you because I am your guy from now on. You build that relationship, they're going to send you everybody in their circle. They go, hey man, that's my guy. That's not just the guy that fixed my car. That's my dude. I go to him. You'll find out, by the way, side note, that there's a guys in our industry, in our company, that customers follow them. Right? I mean, you can name AJ is one of those guys, Shaquille's one of those guys, is one of those guys. Like, customers follow these guys because they just want to deal with them because of the relationship that they can build with customer. Number 5, communicate clearly. Avoid jargon. Once again, don't make crap up. Use simple and customer-friendly language. If you start talking about the flux capacitor, No one knows what that is. No one really, I don't even know what that is. Flux I know means time and capacitate. I don't know what that is. Anyway, don't say that because it just makes you sound like you're trying to confuse the customer, which is the surefire way to lose someone's trust, is when they think you're trying to confuse them or make yourself extra smart, right? Don't ever try to sound smart, right? Just be simple, be to the point, and know your crap. Set clear expectations, which is all about our sales system. This is huge. Write this down. Set clear expectations and follow through on promises. If you say you're going to call them by 1 o'clock, call them by 12:50. Don't call them by 12:55 because it's too close for comfort. I don't like living life on the edge. Call them by 1 o'clock, by 12:50, and follow through on promises and set clear expectations at the end of every interaction. You know what's going to happen. Even after they leave, tell them, hey, we're going to call you or text you in a couple of days just to see how you're doing. They will love that. Keep them informed. Once again, set expectations and keep them informed. Communicate and about the progress and update them regularly. If you follow the circle of sales, you will do that. Number 6, be consistent. Don't just do it one time and then forget the next time. Don't be nice on the beginning and be kind of a dog crap in the middle and then great in the end. Don't do that. Don't give them the rocky ride. Be consistent and smooth throughout. Pay attention. Be organized. Deliver reliable service every time they come to your store. Ensure your entire team shares the same commitment. Because why? Because you're only as good as your team. So tell them consistency will make them keep coming back. You get rich off of consistency, not off of home runs. It's the team that can run around the bases consistently. That's the team that wins, not the guy that hits a home run every now and then. Remember, consistency makes you rich. Write that one down. Follow up after service to show ongoing care, which is what we do for you. Don't worry about that, but tell them that we're going to do that. Number 7, I think I touched on this one earlier. Practice gratitude. Thank customers for their business sincerely. Right? Even as the process is going, tell them thank you so much for trusting us. When they're going to pick up their car, thank them again for coming back in and trusting them and going through the rough process. I'm so sorry that it was a rough process. If it was, apologize and then thank them for going through it with you. And as they're leaving, tell them again, recognize and reward loyalty. Right, so this is another thing. Give free things out. I actually encourage giving out free oil changes on the transaction, or free wiper blades, or free fluid services, or free future oil changes, especially if they're having a hard time of anything. And then reward people for loyalty. Recognize and reward loyalty with gestures like discounts or personal notes. And you can give them credit on the shop. Or, by the way, guys, money is not always the best gift. Sometimes people just like something personalized. You do something for them on their car that they didn't expect. Cleaning something, like I washed your car for you because it was dirty. I detailed the inside of it because it was dirty. Little things like that, they go such a long way. You are going to get a whole community of customers out of that. And not only that, it's just a cool thing to do to help people out. Celebrate milestones with them. Hey, you've been coming to me for 5 years. I'll tell you what, for your 5-year anniversary, I'm going to do 5 free oil changes on all your cars. Stuff like that, guys. It's such a big deal. Please, that's a huge thing. And last but not least, number 8, create a welcoming environment. Make sure your shop looks clean, comfortable, and inviting at all times, the bathrooms especially. Offer small perks like coffee, water. Make sure your snack bar is filled. Make sure that the customer, if they want something special, you can go get them. I'm serious, guys. This is how top-level customer service. Give people rides, take them to places they like, whatever, right? Offer rental cars for people that you took too long on fixing their car. This is going to go such a long way. Make every interaction feel unrushed and personal. And I promise you, if you do these 8 things, like showing empathy, building rapport, being kind, demonstrating expertise, communicating clearly, being consistent, practicing gratitude, and creating a welcoming environment, you are going to crush customer service by building relationships every time. And you're going to have the biggest customer database, which will make you win auto repair. Thank you very much.